Very careful when we meet people, and there's a lot of planning at the beginning of the relationship. Instead of getting to know somebody, they're making huge plans about your future. And this has an effect on our mentality where we bond with people incredibly fast before we know who they really are. Does this feel too good to be true? Maybe it is. Are the plans that they're making, do they have any ability to fulfill those plans? Because we fall in love with the idea. We bond with the person, oxytocin, and then we fall in love with the idea of fulfilling that plan. That's the dopamine, looking forward to the plan. And there's a new hormone that I've heard about called vasopressin, which is actually like a bonding hormone that you bond with people in a common struggle. When you're fighting uphill with somebody, you bond. Vasopressin, which is a form of oxytocin, which is the love hormone that you get when you bond with somebody through making love or hugging or hand holding. So be very careful, right? At the beginning of these relationships, the future faking, big plans, the love bombing, locking you in before you really know who they are. And what I'm going to do here is something called the 90-day rule, where I'm not going to kiss you. I'm not going to sleep over. We're not going to have sex. We're going to limit our oxytocin exposure to get to know each other before we become addicted to one another. This way we don't become dependent and we choose each other. I want to be with you. I don't feel like I need to be with you. I want to be with you, and I want you to be with me. If I'm making it so you need me, that's going to leave you possibly susceptible to me being able to do whatever I want to do to you before you know who I really am. All right? And when that mask slips and you're addicted to somebody, we're way more likely to gaslight ourselves and fool ourselves into staying in the abuse because we want it to be like it used to be, or we want it to be like we see that it can be, addicted to the potential. All right, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please hit that follow button. I do appointments. I do sessions one-on-one. I would love to have a conversation with you about this. Get to know the person. What's the rush?